So hello everybody, we are dealing with this problem from JEE Advanced 2022 and it is a match the column type problem and a wonderful match the column because we will be covering a lot of concepts of thermodynamics as well as heat when we are solving this one. So as such we will get to the answer very quick into the problem, but I will try to solve all the four processes which is discussed so that we can revise the entire concept. So the problem is stating list 1 describes thermodynamic processes in 4 different systems. List 2 gives the magnitude either exactly or as a close approximation. This is very important. Or as a close approximation of a possible changes in the internal energy. So the list 2 is just mentioning us internal energy change. It is not mentioning anything else but internal energy change of the system due to the process. So if you want to give it a try to yourself, then you can take a screenshot here itself and then solve it on your own, or otherwise let's continue to solve this one. I will be solving one at a time. So let us begin with the first one. So the first one is stating 10 to the power minus 3 kg of water at 100 degrees Celsius is converted to steam at the same temperature at a pressure of 10 to the power 5 Pascal. The volume of the system changes from 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube in the process, and the latent heat of water is 2250 kilojoule per kg. So if we use this, so we are stating that mass over here, we are solving the first case. So mass over here is 10 to the power minus 3 kg. So we are putting everything in kg. And at 100 degrees Celsius, the latent heat of vaporization is mentioned here is 2250 kilojoule per kg. Kilojoule per kg. So if we write Q can be written as mLV. So mLV can be calculated as 10 to the power minus 3 times of 2250 into 10 to the power 3. So we will get the answer in joule. So over here we obtain 2250 joule. Now when this process is taking place, it is also mentioned that at a pressure of 10 to the power 5 Pascal, the volume changes from V1 equal to 10 to the power minus 6 meter cube to V2 which is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. So therefore if we calculate the work done in this process, so we write it as P V2 minus V1. So 10 to the power minus 3 minus 10 to the power minus 6. So 10 to the power minus 3 minus 10 to the power minus 6 is not making much of a sense. So we are chopping this off as a very negligible quantity. So we have 10 to the power 3 times 10 to the power 5. So we get 100 joule. So now if we use the first law of thermodynamics, that delta Q equals delta U plus delta W. So from here we can write that delta U is equal to delta Q, that is 2250, minus delta W or 100 joule. So we get 2150 joule, which is roughly 2.1 kilojoule. So if we come to the option part, so we don't have 2.1 anywhere, but we have a P option which is 2 kilojoule, and that is why I mentioned either exactly or as a close approximation. So it is going to play a very important role. So for the first one we are saying that option P matches. So if we look at the following, so we can see that option P is matching only in the C option. So we can straight away from here itself, no need to solve anything else. We can just say one matches with P and the rest is done. We don't have to go to anything else. But as I mentioned, I will be solving the entire problem. तो अगर ये JEE एडवांस का एग्ज़ाम होता तो बस अपने इसको टिक करके आगे निकल जाते, इसके आगे और सॉल्व भी नहीं करते. लेकिन क्योंकि अपने प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं तो मैं सारे ही प्रोसेस को करके दिखा रहा हूँ ताकि आपका थर्मोडाइनमिक्स का रिवीजन भी हो जाए. तो अपने दूसरे पे आते हैं. प्रॉब्लम यहाँ पे ख़त्म हो गया, ठीक है ना, एज सच. तो अपने को पता है अब 2 मैचेस आर, हम लोग को आंसर पहले से पता है, 2 का आर आना चाहिए, ऐसा पता है हम लोग को. तो लेट अस सी. तो 0.2 moles of rigid diatomic ideal gas with volume V at a temperature 500 Kelvin undergo an isobaric expansion to a volume 3V So taking r as 8, we need to solve this problem. So now we are solving the second part. So for the second part, we are saying that n equals 0.2 moles. So now 0.2 moles of a rigid diatomic gas. So since the gas is diatomic, so we say degree of freedom is 5. So over here Cv is equal to 5 r by 2 and Cp is equal to 7 r by 2, and then Cp minus Cv gamma is 7 by 5. As such we will not use this, but we are stating just the information. So undergo then isobaric expansion. So isobaric expansions means pressure is constant and the gas is moved from this point P, the volume is initially V, having a temperature of 500 Kelvin, and then the system moves from volume 3V, say at a final temperature which we mention as T final. So PV, PV. So from here we obtain that final temperature is equal to 1500 Kelvin. So if we calculate the change in temperature taking place, so change in temperature is 1500 Kelvin minus 500 Kelvin. So over here we can say that it is equal to 1000 Kelvin is the change in temperature that we have. And now we are looking for the change in internal energy. So delta U can be written as N Cv dt. So N Cv dt, so N over here is 0.2 mole. Cv is equal to 5 r by 2, where r is mentioned as 8 by 2, and then multiply by 1000. So over here if we 0.2, this one cancel out. So we say 8 into 5 is 40 and double 0 joule. So it is 4 kilojoule. So if we come back over here to check, 2 matches with 4 kilojoule, 2 matches with r, from here 2 matches with r, and 2 is matching with r, 4 kilojoule. So 2 is matching with r, 4 kilojoule. So now let us deal with the third part. The third part is stating 1 mole of a monoatomic ideal gas is compressed adiabatically from volume 1 by 3 meter cube to in pressure 2 kilopascal to volume V by 8. So this is again, this one is a fix over here, V by 8. So V over here is 1 by 3, V by 8 over here is mentioning it as 1 by 24 meter cube. Very important to keep this in mind. So now let us solve this one. So adiabatic process is given to us. So we are solving the third part of this match the column. So for the third part of this match the column, we say since the process is adiabatic, so PV to the power gamma is equal to constant. So we can say P1 V1 gamma is equal to P2 V2 gamma, and the problem is stating monoatomic gas. So for monoatomic gas, F is equal to 3, Cv is equal to 3 r by 2, Cp is equal to 5 r by 2. So gamma is equal to Cp by Cv, that is 5 by 3. So if we solve this one, so over here the problem is stating that initially the pressure is 2 kilopascal. So 2 kilopascal, volume is 1 by 3 to the power 5 by 3. So we are just calculating final pressure, and then the volume is V by 8. So V by 8 means 1 by 24 to the power 5 by 3. So from here we can calculate P final as 2 times of 24 by 3 to the power 5 by 3. So 3 times 8, 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3, 3 cancel out, 2 to the power 5 is 32, 32 into 2 is 64 kilopascal for this P final value. So now over here if we say for an adiabatic process, so for an adiabatic process delta Q is equal to 0. So delta Q is equal to 0, so delta Q equal to delta U plus delta W. So delta U is equal to negative of delta W. So if we use this concept, then over here we can say that work done in the adiabatic process is P2 V2 minus P1 V1 by gamma minus 1. So if we use this aspect, so 64 multiplied by, we have 1 by 24 minus P1 V1 2 multiplied by 1 by 3 divided by gamma minus 1. So gamma is 5 by 3 minus 1, that is 2 by 3. So over here we can solve it to obtain. So 8 by 3, 2 by 3, 6 by 3. 6 by 3 means 2 upon 2 by 3. So we get value 3. So 3 kilojoule is the change in internal energy magnitude. We have calculated 3 kilojoule. So if we again go back to the option, so 3 matches with T, that is 3 kilojoule. 3 matches with T, 3 kilojoule matches with T. And now the last part of the problem, that 3 moles of a diatomic ideal gas whose molecules can vibrate is given 3 kilojoule of heat and undergo isobaric expansion. So this one we are solving using this trick, that since it is an isobaric expansion, so if we write delta Q is to delta U is to delta W, so we can say that isobaric process means NCP dt. This one is NCV dt. So since we have these two values for us, work done is not relevant over here. Otherwise we can also write it as PdV, and PdV can be written as NR dt. So if we calculate this ratio, we have Cp is to Cv is to R, or Cp minus Cv. So we can use this ratio directly. So 3 moles of diatomic ideal gas whose molecules can vibrate is given 3 kilojoule of heat. So delta Q by delta U, which is equal to Cp by Cv, means gamma. So dq value is given to us as 9 kilojoule, and we need to calculate delta U, and we have diatomic gas. So over here if we put this value for a diatomic gas, so diatomic gas we are putting the value as so for a diatomic gas degree of freedom is 5. So 5 by 3 over here. So we can say 5R by 2 and 3R by 2. So 5 by 3 is the value of Cp by Cv we are putting. So delta U is turning out to be 27. So for diatomic gas we are using the value of Cp by Cv over here. We have already mentioned. So 7 by 5 we will be mentioning. So 7 by 5. So 9 by delta U is equal to 7 by 5. So from here we obtain delta U is equal to 45 by 7. So we are getting 6.42 kilojoule of energies we are having. So if we look at the option 6.42 kilojoule, so it is matching with alternative 4. 7 is the closest answer that we have. So we are saying that fourth one is matching with Q. So we have revised all the concept of thermodynamics using this particular match the column. And as I mentioned, just by solving the first part, we were confident with the answer that only C option is matching with the part. But we continued solving it for the sake of revision. Otherwise, if you are in exam hall, obviously we will just solve the first part, and once we are confident with the answer, we will take it. So I hope you like this serious problem solving content. To watch more such videos, continue to watch the channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Have a lovely day.